ground on my feet. It seems the world's falling down around me. The nights are all long. I'm singing this song to try and make the answers more than maybe. And I'm so confused about what to do. Sometimes I wanna throw it all away. So here I am, growing older all the time, looking older all the time, feeling younger in my mind. And here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. I'm trying to sleep, I lost count of sheep. My mind is racing faster every minute. What could I do more? Yeah, I'm really not sure. I know I'm running circles, but I can't quit. And I'm so confused about what to do.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose rosters and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the.
Hi, so this year I picked Christian McCaffrey, and I was very lucky to get the #1 pick and to have him. And I just want to say that I don't have any worry with him. He has a new quarterback, yeah, but I think that he's the foundation of the team. So I don't think that he's going to go downhill at all. He's going to get, he's just going to do great. So I'm not going to make predictions, but I'm going to say that I feel very confident for one of the first times in a long time.
Hey guys, first round, best draft position I've had, second pick overall. People want to know who I'm taking, why I'm taking him. I got one response. Zeke Elliott. Why? Zeke, feed me. Feed me, McCarthy, feed me.
All right, I drafted Saquon Barkley with the #3 pick this year. I'm so used to having the 9th pick. I think this is the first time I've had a high pick, at least in a really long time. So I didn't want to overthink it. I figured I'd be getting Zeke, which I'd be happy with, but I ended up getting Barkley, which is just as fine with me too. I really don't know what to say. I'm just happy to get a guy that's so solid. Usually I have to pick from the kind of guys that are left in the 9th, 10th, 11th round. So he better not hold out or do anything stupid. I saw that I saw on the news that the Giants might do a protest, take a game off or something like that. So I think that's kind of a risk for any team. Really, this year's just kind of messed up anyway, so I don't really know. But with my luck, I bet that's going to happen. Yeah.
Well, fantasy football draft again. I had the number 4th pick, number 4th, not number 4. And I thought I had the number 5, but I had the number 4. This year is all about one thing. Last year was about wizardry and spells, and Ross still won. This year is about one thing: statistics. I've got it right here. I've got every stat from 2018, every stat from 2017, every stat from 2019. I'm crunching numbers. There aren't any algorithms, but I have all the numbers. And I plan on winning this league. Did I mention I picked 4th? I took Dalvin Cook. I'm hoping that he's gonna average about 18 points a week. That'd be great. That'd get me started. I feel pretty good. Somebody asked me, what are you gonna use all those pins? Why do you need all of them? I'm not gonna use any of those pins for the draft. I've got a Dixon Ticonderoga pencil, best pencil ever made. Oh, I'm gonna beat these guys so good. Woo!
All right, my sunburnt ass has just picked Alvin Kamara with my first pick, 5th pick overall. Feel pretty good about it considering he was injured last year, and I think that he's a solid player. I usually predict what my players will do, but everyone has stolen that. And I loved how Rahani was completely underselling his picks. So I think I might do that as well. I'm just hoping that Kamara gets a solid 300 yards rushing. Maybe 250 yards receiving and a few touchdowns sprinkled here and there. And I'll be happy with that. To be completely honest and frank, it was between him and Derrick Henry. I didn't really want to take a receiver, which would have been Michael Thomas, which coincidentally plays on the Saints. As I feel like running backs are really a prime thing to get. I'd love to go running back. Hopefully something falls back to me in the second round. So Alvin Kamara, he's going to be a stud this year, hopefully, and we'll see what happens. So go right nine! Yeah! Bones us ready! Woo!
I picked Derrick Henry from the Tennessee Titans. Number 2 running back last year. Think it's going to be similar production. Things I like about him, he's a piece of meat. He just runs over people like I hope that A.J. Dillon does for the Packers soon. Predictions for me, I'd say, I don't know. I'm going to go bold and go 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns, and a bag of fun for Ross for the year.
Mules, 2020 first round draft pick. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Kansas City Chiefs running back. Last year I went with the sure thing. Pick number 3, Alvin Kamara. He sucked. 16th running back in the league. So this year I'm going out on the limb a little bit. He's a rookie, but he's on a high scoring team, and I hope he scores a lot. Go Mules.
All right, with my first pick, number 8 overall, I took Michael Thomas. I'm pretty excited for that. I think, I feel like things fell well for me. I would take Michael Thomas, otherwise I would have, if he wasn't available, I would have gone running back, but I'm okay taking Michael Thomas. I'm used to picking number 1 overall all the time, so I'm not used to having a good first receiver, so this is going to be a very different thing for me. Jesus Christ, it looks like this room's going to be a casting couch video or something like that. I hope I don't get raped in here or something.
So I had the 9th pick, I think, with the first round, and I took Kenyon Drake because last year Ross offered me a trade late in the year where I would have given him Edelman, I think it was, for Kenyon Drake,
and I decided to just rock David Johnson because I thought he would just keep coming back from injury, and it never happened. And if I would have traded, I would have won the championship, and I'd be tied with Ross 3-3. Unfortunately, it's 4-2. But yeah, so that's pretty much why I took him, as a little FOMO.
So I picked Joe Mixon with my first pick. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed. I was certainly hoping to get Clyde Edwards-Helaire to fall to me in the first round. I'm hoping that in next year's video there is a nice comparison of Joe Mixon and Clyde Edwards-Helaire's stats right there. I picked Mixon because I really like the Bengals offense this year. I think Burrow's going to be good. The receivers are talented. They're getting back their starting left tackle who they drafted last year. And if their line is better, I think Mixon can be a top 10 back. Feel good about Mixon as a top 10 back. I think after me, Spalding is going to go Tyreek Hill and Mahomes. I think Rahani's going to go Devontae and Nick Chubb. And I think I'll probably come back with Julio. But yeah, I think Mixon's going to have a good season. I like the pick. I've been picking him a lot. Go Express.
So with the 11th pick, as per usual, I get Miles Sanders from the Philadelphia Eagles. So the board said I need to take him. He's the best SWAR player. So that's Spalding's wins above replacement calculation. Check out the spreadsheet. It's pretty advanced stuff. And so we're gonna keep following the playbook, and we're gonna take it one pick at a time, and just see where this takes us. We assume over the long run this is gonna work out for us. So we'll see you in the ship.
Well, I took Tyreek Hill with the 12th pick of the first round. I'm so happy with that. Super Bowl champion Tyreek Hill on the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. I can't wait to see what he can do for me week to week on my team. He's going to be the greatest wide receiver ever. Ha ha! Ha ha! Challenge. So Matt Lemon challenged me with taking Todd Gurley with the first pick of the 4th round, and I really have good high hopes of him. And what's that? Breaking news: Todd Gurley was already taken earlier in the 3rd round. I took Le'Veon Bell instead, which is fine. He's going to get all the carries for the Jets this year. Who else do they have? Adam Gase doesn't know what he's doing. Just hand it off to Bell. Hand it off to Bell. He's going to be great. He was my 1st round pick last year. 4th round pick this year. If he got the same amount of points in the 4th round this year as he got last year, that's going to be a great value pick. I can't wait. I'm so excited to have Le'Veon Bell. I love it.
So Rahani challenged me for James Conner with the 3rd pick in the 4th round. Fuck you, Ronnie. He's good.
Is this thing on? I'm gonna get some technical guy in here. So I got challenged for taking Cooper Kupp in the 5th round. I'm not gonna talk about that because I got right here statistics saying I should have taken him there. Instead, I want to talk about a more important topic, something that's really been on my mind lately and should concern every American citizen. I want to talk about how Pokemon Silver is way better than the originals.
So Nick threw a flag on me for throwing a flag on, I forgot who, sorry, for picking Kupp. But the reason is because I think that he's not going to be on that team forever. And I think that they're going to pursue other options. So that's my prediction. So that's why I threw the flag. So thanks for throwing a flag on me, for throwing a flag on somebody else that I can't remember. But if he ends up doing really good, then I totally give you like $10, okay?
So when you're going to throw a guy a beer, my apologies, Jared, don't hit the top of the cooler and just bounce the beer off the ground. Nobody likes an asshole.
So I picked Jarvis Landry with the fifth round pick. Swar said I needed to pick him, so therefore he got picked. I think he plays for the Browns. He's a wide receiver. I know that much, and so hopefully they have a quarterback that can then throw him the football and maybe get some touchdowns. He's my number 2 wide receiver today. That could change, depending on how the season goes, but I'm going to say he's my number 2 right now, and we'll see how this goes.
And the reason for Pokemon Silver being so much better is because it did what all the original Red, Blue, and Yellow did, but it made it that much better. Because you could go back. You could go back and visit all the old gyms.
All right, so in the 6th round, I picked David Montgomery. He's my 3rd running back off the board. I don't love him as a player, but I need a 2nd running back, and there's not much left on the board, so I took 2 shots on 2 rounds in a row. I'm pretty stacked at wide receiver, so let's hope.
So Nick Flotzig just threw the flag on me for, holy shit, I'm red. Nick Flotzig just threw the flag on me for AJ Green in the 6th. He's got a new quarterback throwing to him. It's decent value that deep. Like, come on, Flotzig, what the fuck? I typically value your opinion, but it's just rapidly changing right now because of this flag. I don't even fully know what to say. Your shirt looks weird. You're a fart face. Nobody likes you. Yeah, whatever.
And you had new Pokemon? I mean, it's great. I love this game.
Well, I got challenged for drafting Kareem Hunt in the 6th round. It's probably not the place to pick. It's more the fact that he's my 2nd running back that got challenged. Look, I just hate I hate running back this year. If I were to pick running back a round earlier, it would have been someone like Leonard Fournette. And I'm just looking around at the people available, and I just kind of hate them all. So I made that decision to wait, and I kind of went into this knowing that my 2nd running back would suck, and that's what I got, I think. So real excited about that. Hopefully I can pick someone later that'll pick it up, but otherwise, trying to get my Hunt jersey. Let's go.
So I got challenged by Wizard on Will Fuller in the 6th round. Well, my team is fuller now that Will Fuller is my number 3 receiver. And you're going to see that this was the right pick when you see that I was the league champion this year, right above my shoulder. Yeah. Will Fuller.
Who puts a mailbox in the middle of the road?
It's me again. I've got my little friend here. He's helping me because he's pretty close to Baltimore Ravens colors, and I took the Baltimore Ravens defense because I'm heavy on the Baltimore Ravens because statistics. But I just thought I'd bring my little friend here because I don't think he likes to be held, but it's the only pussy that I'll be touching probably ever in my entire life.
Dan Lemon rented mules one more time. Jared Lemon, injured right now, challenged me on my 12th round pick of Jared Goff. I need a quarterback. It was Roethlisberger or Goff. I'd like to tell Jared to F Goff.
All right. So we're about, round 12 of the draft? And I will say 100%, I am fairly drunk and possibly high. I don't know what Ross has been feeding me. But my team is so much better than everyone else's, and it's not even close. just been watching these idiots draft the entire time. And I'll tell you what, if the right nut doesn't bring the championship this year, there is some magic working for whoever the fuck it is. And I guarantee you it's not Ross this year, because by God, his team is goddamn horrible. So, he gives me a sly smile every time that he drafts a player like it's fucking God's gift. So, there's no way that he wins this year. And I'm actually happy that he's in my fucking... he's in my whatever league or whatever section of. He's in XFL. So, anyways, I'm just happy he's in my league because I'm gonna dominate Ross at least 2 times this year, and by God, I'm gonna beat him twice. But if he makes the playoffs, I'll fucking kill him. So, I'm just really happy that this draft is going actually not pretty well. I won't say that. It's going fucking amazing. So. I'm really happy with my team, so. Anyway, fuck everyone else, and I'm gonna win. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it's gonna be this year. Sorry, I shouldn't have flipped a bird. I'm really sorry about that. That was, it was not a right nut thing to do. One other thing. Go fucking right nut, and fuck everyone else. Woo!
So let me recap this for you. I just won the draft. It's not even over, but who's going to compete with me? Come on, guys. I drafted every position to start. I'm going to win.
So, in the 14th round, I was challenged by Rachel, who challenged me for selecting the Indianapolis Colts defense. My feelings on that are, week 1, the Colts faced Jacksonville. You know what I think of that? Jacksonville! Duval! Go Colts!
Ladies and gentlemen, from Gladiator Arena in Los Angeles, California, here are your American Gladiators, Laser, Disaster, Howard, Violent, Nitro!
Ross!